All right, good morning, everyone. 8 o'clock on your Saturday morning. I'm Matthew Foltz alongside Lindsay Monroe. Thanks for starting your weekend with us here on 13 Sunrise. A little Ring of Fire action there, starting your morning right there.
I know, but a lot of folks have their fires turned up this morning because it's been so cool, just so cloudy too lately.
It has, but we are in store, Lindsay. No rain in the forecast, a dry weekend.
Yeah, the weekend looks good. And if you were hoping for even a slight warming trend, well, you're going to get your wish. Real quick, do want to take you out to the east side. We've got some construction that's going to be going on this weekend, and this could potentially cause some issues if you are traveling up the I-465 corridor. This is near the I-70 ramps looking northbound, so we've got two travel lanes that are blocked while they're going to be doing some work over the weekend, and obviously you can already see here stop and go traffic because of this. Keep it in mind over the next couple of days. This will be an ongoing issue, I believe, all the way through the weekend while they've got those lane restrictions in place. From a weather standpoint, it's been pretty cloudy the past couple days. You've probably noticed that. It's because we've had this area of high pressure sitting basically directly overhead, and that has kept a layer of cloud cover close to the surface. And since temperatures have been very consistent, not really warming up much in the afternoon, it's been hard to mix out that cloud level. Well, now that this high pressure is finally moving off today to the northeast, I believe we're going to tap into some warmer air, which will help to warm the surface today, even into the 50s. That'll help a little bit, helping break apart some of this cloud cover and give us perhaps a little bit of sunshine later today. We are cloudy, 48 in downtown Indy. Bunker Hill is at 46. Most of us have been pretty steady here in the mid to upper 40s during the overnight. I do see us warming back into the mid 50s with a little bit of some sunshine before the sun sets later today. 56 your high in Indy. We're back in the 60s tomorrow. We'll talk about a wild ride and a much cooler end to next week. That's coming up in your 7-day forecast.
We'll see you then, Lindsay. Right now, the clock is ticking for a Fort Wayne man set to be executed in a month. Earlier this year, Governor Holcomb and Indiana's Attorney General announced they would resume executions here after more than a decade. Our Chase Howell spoke to a group planning a rally at the State House tomorrow to make sure that doesn't happen.
It was at a Fort Wayne home in July 1997 when Joseph Corcoran grabbed a gun and shot his brother, his sister's fiance, and two of their friends. Corcoran was convicted of killing all four of them and was sentenced to death in 1999. And for 25 years, Corcoran has sat on death row, but now
Mr. Corcoran is scheduled to be executed on December 18th.
David Frank works with the Indiana Abolition Coalition, an organization that works to end the death penalty. He says the last execution carried out by the state was in 2009, and since then, a lot has changed.
Two of the adjoining states, Illinois and Michigan, have abolished the death penalty. And the two other adjoining states, Ohio and Kentucky, have taken capital punishment off the table for people who are seriously mentally ill. So Indiana stands alone.
Frank says Corcoran falls into the mental illness category.
Already, people who are incompetent or people who have intellectual disability cannot be executed. There's no reason for someone who can't understand what is the circumstances of their execution. There's no reason for the state to decide to go forward and take that person's life.
As 13 News has previously reported, the state decided to resume executions after acquiring pentobarbital, the drug administered to carry out the death penalty.
Within the last 25 years and the last 15 years, again, nothing has changed in any of these cases. All these 8 defendants on death row, they've all been convicted, and they've all been sitting there the last 15 years. And if the state hopefully very soon abolishes the death penalty, they'll continue to be there.
Chase Howell, 13 News.
We reached out to the governor and the attorney general for an interview, but we have not heard back. As for Sunday's event, it will be at the State House starting at 3 p.m. This morning, the IMPD Metro officer hurt before a police shooting near downtown is now out of the hospital.
Officer down, 1545 North Meridian.
That was police scanner traffic that you just heard. Police say the suspect hit the officer with his car Thursday in the CVS drive-thru at 16th and Meridian. A second officer then shot at the driver, hitting him. Both the officer hit by the car and the suspect were taken to the hospital. We know that officer went home Thursday night. Investigators have not released the name of the suspect, but at last check, he's doing okay at the hospital. This whole thing, police say, started when officers were called to check on the man who was in the car because he wasn't responding. Now, according to data from IMPD, this is the 13th shooting involving department officers this year. Mayor Joe Hogsett posted on social media speaking about the case. He says, quote, "Thankful that our officer did not sustain significant injuries while responding to check on the welfare of one of our neighbors. The community is grateful for his service and the selfless work of all the men and women who wear the badge every day." The Marion County coroner now confirms a man shot by Metro Police last month has died. 25-year-old Julius Hill was hit by police gunfire on October 27th near 10th and Sherman. A woman told police Hill carjacked her at gunpoint. Investigators say Hill refused to put his hands up and pointed a gun at them. That's when officers shot and tased him. The Critical Use of Force Review Board is still looking at this incident. New this morning, Southwest Airlines says one of its flights from Dallas to Indy was hit by gunfire last night. The airline says the plane was hit while preparing to take off from Dallas Love Field. Police responded to the shooting just before 10. Our sister station in Dallas says 99 people were on board at the time. No one was injured, thankfully. Passengers were put on another flight, and the incident is now under investigation. Right now, crews are starting to demolish a building in the heart of downtown Indy. It's the former jail sitting next to the transit center in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Known as Jail 1, the facility opened in the 1960s. The last inmates left in 2022 when they moved to the community justice campus. It's not clear what will come of the property just yet, but city leaders tell us this is all pre-work. Permits have been approved to set an actual demolition date. 8:07 on your Saturday morning. The 62nd annual Circle of Lights is coming up on November 29th. We know it takes a lot of hard work to put on this event. This morning, crews are starting to hang all of those lights on Monument Circle downtown, and that's where our Chuck Lofton is right now. How's it going, Chuck?
Oh, it is going great. Good morning, Matthew and Lindsay, and folks, good morning to you. Hey, Christmas season is here right now, and how about this? Our members of the IBEW, we know we have at least from IBEW 481 a couple hundred, and families are joining in too to hang these 52 garland strands of 4,784 lights, and it's always a good time when they're here, and especially since Lindsay's forecast was so good. There is no snow here this morning, Jeff Wheeler, and it was a pretty good start to our day, just knowing that, right?
It's absolutely fantastic weather to do this today.
Well, we love when your members are out here. I know this is a big deal for them as well. How big is IBEW 481?
My active members and my retired members, I'm about 3,700.
And you cover a large territory in Indiana.
Yes, I do. I go all the way north to Anderson, all the way south to Columbus, all the way west to Crawfordsville, and all the way east to Batesville.
And we have a lot of people from all those counties, those 16 counties that are here. We're going to show you these lights again. And Jeff, not only is it Christmas time, but these lights have a special significance in their color, right?
Yes, they represent the armed services. Red is for the Marine Corps, green is for the Army, yellow is for the Coast Guard, blue is for the Navy, and the white is for the Air Force.
Very good. And I know that as these lights go up, there is a process to putting them up, right?
Yeah, we string them on both sides of the monument at the same time, just so we keep the strain on their monument even as we're doing it.
All right. Jeff Wheeler, Business Manager, IBEW 481. Matthew, we're going to be out here all day as we prepare for November 29th at 6 p.m. Circle of Lights. Of course, we want you to be here, but we're also going to be live. Felicia and I will be hosting that on Channel 13. So we're back out here with more fun in just a few minutes.